Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first day on my channel, my name is Chris Eze, and on this channel we talk about relationship and other related discussion that will lead you for having a successful relationship to marriage. On today's discussion, we'll be talking about wedding and marriage. Due to the misplace of priority within the young people intending to get married, the importance of wedding to them and the importance of marriage, this is why we are making this video, to make sure that you don't make a mistake, because a lot of people are single parents today. After marriage, they divorce, not because they wish, but they plan for wedding without planning for marriage. So if you are single, you are in a relationship intending to head towards the direction of getting marriage, intending to go into a union called marriage, this video is particularly made for you. And it is very important you pay attention on this video and watch this video till the end. By doing so, believe me, you are not going to regret the time you use for watching this video. So when we talk about wedding, in my own definition, I can say that wedding is nothing but a simple celebration involving families and friends. The day of uniting the people, that we call it marriage. So the duration of wedding is for a day or more, depending on the individual or personality. While marriage, on the other hand, is a lifetime commitment. And within this lifetime commitment, there will be misunderstanding, there will be hardship, there will be celebration, there will be enjoyment, there will be understanding, there will be misunderstanding, and many more. On hearing this, you will understand that marriage has a lot of challenges in many ways, in many forms, and this is why it requires a preparation to avoid fail, to avoid regression. But a lot of people put all their energies in planning for wedding without knowing that this wedding is just for one day, without knowing that after this wedding, all your guests will expect growth in your marriage. They will expect positiveness in your marriage. And this is why it is very important to shift that heavy energy for a one-day event to a lifetime event. So we drive on. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all my subscribers. And please, if you never subscribe to this channel, I want you to do so. By doing so, you'll be notified whenever we have more videos like this. So let's go. Talking about wedding. Wedding is very important in every marriage and in every culture. It is very important and it needs a proper preparation to put in your best effort that will enable you to have your wedding day as best day in your life, that will enable you to put that happiness within your family members, and them too, they will be happy because it is a day of celebration. It requires all kinds of effort, entertainment and fun, because this took place once in our lifetime if the marriage went successful. So it is very important to understand that your wedding day is a day of transformation. This will be a day that you will tell the whole world that yes, you are finally off single lady and the single man market, no longer by promise or whatever. But nevertheless, it requires all this effort and all this planning. But marriage should have your bigger planning and effort than wedding, because marriage is for a lifetime while wedding is only for one day. So it is very important to know this, because wedding, on the other hand, is letting the world know that yes, you have been taken. So, but if you go into your wedding plan with the mindset that I want my wedding to be better than Mr. A wedding somewhere, without considering your financial capability, you are indirectly building a foundation for divorce in your marriage. You are indirectly building a foundation that will take away your happiness, that will put you into debt. I have seen a number of times when people problem started from their wedding plan, when many marriages was unable to hold because of wedding plan, how she wants her wedding to be, or how he wants his wedding to be. And from there, misunderstanding comes in because of financial involvement. A lot of people have put themselves in a heavy debt because of how they plan their wedding, while a lot of people have liquidated their business by themselves because of how much they spend in their wedding, and many more. So knowing this, it is very important for you to note that while planning for wedding, you should look towards the bigger picture, which is marriage. And this is why it is not made for boys or for girls. These are made for men who can think out of the box, who know the challenges that is coming ahead of them. Because after your wedding, all your guests will go back to their different destinations. And after 6 months to 1 year to 2 years interval, a lot of people will expect you people to grow together as a family. A lot of people will expect you people maybe to have kids if you are looking for kids. A lot of people will expect you people to build your financial empire, to have a rigid foundation as a family that can carry weight of a family. So, but if you fail on that your wedding day, whereby you will take the first 2 years of your marriage to pay debt, to settle debt, or to build up what you have overspent, what you have lost in the name of wedding, believe me, it may affect that very marriage. As it is said that the hardest time in a marriage is from year 1 to year 4. Because by this time, you are trying to balance a lot of things. You are trying to get rid of a single life mindset from you. You are trying to study each other. You are trying to ask questions. You are trying to understand what this union called marriage really looks like and what it really means. Because even if you go to a counselor or you read any book about marriage, the book may be perfect for you, but the book may not perfectly describe your partner. And this is why they say marriage is like exam with different questions for different people. So the way I will handle mine might not be the way you will handle yours, and it will work out. And this is why it needs a proper preparation. This is about wedding. So as you are planning for your wedding, you have to have a lot of things in your mind. Number one, that this wedding is only once in your lifetime. Number two, that this wedding, the duration is only 1 day or 2 days, depending on the personality that is involved. And after this, the main marriage life will start. And this wedding should not be more important than marriage, because wedding is a kind of a stepping stone to the main thing, which is marriage. So you, as a young partner who is planning to get into wedding, who is planning to go into a union called marriage, you should sit down within you and your partner and ask yourself, check your financial ability and many more, and you know how you can plan yourself in order not to put yourself into a situation that will lead you into a bigger problem called divorce. This is very important. Weddings are not too expensive. Wedding are one of the most affordable things in a relationship, but it all depends on how you choose to handle it. It only depends your mindset and your personality. The second one is marriage, because marriage and wedding, they can't go separate way, they goes together, while they both require a different mindset. So talking about preparation for marriage, it is very important to know that all your preparation in the marriage should be for now, for tomorrow, and the next tomorrow. You should not just be now alone. This is if you want to find yourself in a relationship or in a marriage that will be well sustained and you will be happy as a couple. So you have to know that there's always a raining day and there's always a sunny day. So these are how you are going to build your mindset, build yourself, both physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, to know that yes, you are stepping into another level of life, which comes with different package of challenges. You have to build yourself emotionally in your relationship. Prepare yourself emotionally. Know how you can control things and many more. You really have to build your understanding between each other. Yes, that understanding is what will enable you to overcome the challenges, the obstacles, to forgive, to overlook, to endure, to be hopeful, to be positive. That is where the understanding comes in. It is very important. You really have to equally prepare your financial plans and goals. Yes, in our generation, a lot of people will say, okay, the marriage is 50-50, which I don't actually believe in. But if it is the way that you have chosen to go, make sure that before going into such agreement, both of you will be able to sustain each other no matter what, to avoid failure. Because lack of proper preparation is a recipe for failure. So it is very important to know all this, have this. Talk about joint account, talk about financial goal, talk about priorities, and many more. So when you are doing this, you are saving your relationship in advance. When you are doing this, you're already building a solid foundation that will help this relationship to be sustainable, that will help this marriage to actually realize the dream of getting into such union called marriage in the first place. Because I strongly believe that no one is going into marriage with a plan for a divorce. A lot of people divorce because things does not fall their way. A lot of people divorce because they fail to plan from the foundation of the relationship. And this is why it is very important. You have to prepare yourself spiritually. You have to prepare yourself on how to resolve conflicts, because it will definitely arise. A dispute will come in. Disagreement will come in. These are the things that you should prepare yourself and know what you are going in. By doing this, you will be able to survive all these challenges. You really need to put a plan in place. Celebrating milestone, anniversaries, all these things help. Being forgiving, knowing that yes, you are no longer the full owner of yourself, that your partner owns part of you, part of your property, your body, and your time as well. Putting all these things in places, believe me, marriage is going to be very simple and easy for you. And mind you that every step in life comes with his own challenge. It's just like if you are playing a video game, the more you are winning, the more the game is getting harder. So you should have all this in mind to enable you to focus on the most important priority, not over fancy things or try to please the public, which you can never please. Not to spending all your savings and all you have because of a one-day event. It is very important. And believe me, if you apply all this and put it in place, you will have nothing to regret. you will enjoy marriage after wedding, because it is better to enjoy marriage than enjoying wedding alone without enjoying marriage. Yes, on the day of your divorce, nobody will remember how much you bought your wedding ring or your engagement ring, or how much your wedding gown cost, or your wedding suit cost. Nobody will remember that. So you will see that the situation at that moment can nullify everything. So this will make you to realize a lot of things, and you will think and know which one is most important for you. And for me, I choose marriage to be a priority than wedding. In conclusion, I have this to say: be prepared and address all this, and always be ready to join your partner in order to defeat challenge of life whenever it arises, because it will arise in many forms, in many kind, and at any moment. This is why it is very important for you to prepare and set your mind ready for all this. Flexibility and commitment is one of the most key factors that will make us to survive in this life, both in the marriage and outside marriage. So as you are getting into marriage, you should equally make up your mind that you are going to be committed in this, and you are going to be flexible, because life will definitely put you in a situation that you are going to adjust. So you are not going to say no. There's no boundary. When love lead in the marriage, there's no boundary. So you are always there to cover your partner's weakness, and your partners will always there to cover your weakness. And by doing this, both of you will come out stronger, without anybody identifying who is weaker vessel or who is the stronger one. Thank you for watching my video. And if this video touches you, I want you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share to your family and friend, and by doing this, Almighty God will bless you. I want you to share me your thoughts. Between wedding and marriage, which one should we consider most important? See you on my next video.